What is up, guys? As you can tell by the video, you know what the topic is. It is your boy Chris back again. It's been a while since I made a video about almost a month, which is um, we'll get more consistent with these videos. But we'll go ahead and get right into it. Why did I leave Stevens Transport? And it comes down to the bottom line, which is money. And I wasn't making a whole lot of it. There were good times, there were bad times, and then there were times where it just, you know what I'm saying, it started going more downhill than uphill. And I'm going to kind of give you a rundown on why I left. So kind of how it started, I had a decent DM. I had a decent DM, and then it switched, and then like me and her, it wasn't flowing like it was. I told her like how I wanted to run. I wasn't running like that. So I requested a different DM. They didn't change the DM. And you know what I'm saying? I wasn't making the money I was making before with the old DM. So that was really what affected like everything. Like it, and I couldn't get along with her. So I told them to send me to Texas. We had just kind of adopted my wife's sister's baby girl because she's, you know, we have issues with her, and she's currently incarcerated. So we had another kid at the house as well. So that was, you know what I'm saying, something we didn't kind of sign up for. So that was that would be like a second reason, because my wife, she's pretty strong. So that wouldn't be like a main reason for me to come home just because another kid. Like if it was a baby, maybe, but you know, she's like 5 years old, so she can pretty much navigate and she knows how to do things herself. She still got some of her old ways from her mom. We're trying to break those. But yeah, mainly I left because of money. It was the week before I got out my truck. I started putting in applications to like local jobs that were paying, you know what I'm saying, more than what I was making over the road. So I started putting in applications to local jobs. I got a bunch of callbacks. Like they were just calling me back consistently. This is with me having almost 2 years of experience. So I got a lot of callbacks. And the one that I wanted, they wanted me to have like my hazmat and my tanker before I started with them. And then like another company called and they were like, well, you got 60 days or whatever, 60, 90 days to get it, but we'll hire you and we'll get you rolling. So that's why I chose that company, because, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to keep the momentum going. I wanted to keep the ball rolling. And I wasn't hurting because I had money saved, and, you know, I don't spend all my money like that. So I wasn't hurting to where I needed to get into the truck like right after I left, but I wanted to keep that, you know, the momentum going. So I accepted that job, and about a week after I got out the truck with Stevens, I got in the truck with another company, and that's where I'm at now, making. I haven't had $1,000 week yet, but I'm still new. I'm still getting the hang of things right now. And I did get a sign-on bonus for $5,000, so that's kind of helping with that. I'm saying is that I haven't made $1,000 on my own yet, without the sign-on bonus, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. But everything is going really smooth. At home, just been eating a lot more healthier. I'm able to work out a lot more. I'm able to see the wife, see the kids, help them with homework, family movie night, you know, all that good stuff. And then the shift, I'm getting 35 cents per mile, and I'm working, and it's also paid per load, and I'm working 12-hour shifts from Friday to Monday. So I get 3 days off, right? So I think that's kind of cool. When I left Stevens, they did try to bring me back, because I did try to go over to tanker, and like I had I just retwisted my hair. I had spoke to a bunch of people in the tanker division. They were like, yeah, come on over here, come over here. So I went to the tanker division. I talked to them. I was like, hey, I'm trying to come over there, I'm trying to come over there. And they was like, all right. But I had like owed maybe like $20 or $40 on my truck that I was behind. So they was like, well, you got to make that up. Some silly shit. Like they was like, you gotta get that current, that balance current. Like I'll give you $20. You know what I'm saying? It's either get me over the tanker or I'm getting out the truck. Is what I said. Should have said. But you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, whatever. I'll get back on the road. I'll make that little $20 that y'all need to get me out the hole. So I swear that's what they said. And it sounds so silly. Like I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, like you physically you look like you're capable to do the job, but you gotta get out of the hole. Like just push me off to the side. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that could easily have been fixed with taking money out my like time off account or my maintenance account. Like it was just like, all right. And I was like, all right, you on some BS right now. So I'm gonna do it. And I went and did it. And then by the time I came back, you know what I'm saying, I was already kind of fed up. I was like, all right, well, y'all said y'all were gonna call me, right? When I made it up, I got no phone call. And I had reached out to them in the beginning. I reached out to the recruiter. I reached out to the head of the department. You know what I'm saying? I did what I was supposed to do. And I'm not gonna keep, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how much money's involved. If I gotta keep, well, yeah, if it's enough money involved, I'll pester you. But for this little money, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I did what I was supposed to do. What's up? Like you said that you would do this. Nah, nobody did it. But once I leave, then y'all are like, oh, we saw that you wanted to be in the tanker division. We do have some openings. Once I signed and turned in my truck, we do have some openings for you. And I'm just like, really, Susan? Like, you know, I'm like, really? Like, come on now. Y'all should have made that phone call a long time ago, because I requested to be put in the tanker division to where I could be working 2 weeks on and 1 week off. You know what I'm saying? I have a little bit better home time where I could still help out with, like I said, the kids is not that big of an issue, but I can still come home, help out, do whatever I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for a week and then get back on the road and still be making some decent money. But they, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't hearing it and I wasn't hearing it either. So what I did, like I said, I put in applications. I got out that truck. I made sure I had a job before I got out that truck. And now I'm at home chilling. I'm working, like I said, 4 days a week. I got three days off. I'm still putting in applications because I know this ain't the end all be all. Because I'll tell y'all what company I'm working for, but it ain't the end all be all. This somewhere I like come if I you know what I'm saying, I got everything that I want to do in order, like all my business stuff, and I got people in my trucks, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, trying to find something to fill time. Because of the schedule was A1. I work 4 days on and 3 days off. Like, I can't beat that. I can still do whatever I need to do during those 3 days because they're in the week. So any business things I need to get done, you know what I'm saying, everything's open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I can go to the bank. I can go to whatever meetings or meetups or, you know what I'm saying, networking group. I can do all that kind of stuff, and I have that time to do it on those days because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I have a great shift. But like I said, this would be somewhere I would retire, you know what I'm saying, because it's I don't know, it's cool, but I'm looking for something different. I spoke to my mom. She has a neighbor. He works in the oil field, and he was like, I've only been here like 8-9 months, and I've already made almost $100,000. I was just like, okay, well, sign me up. You know what I'm saying? Where do I put in my application? So, of course, I'm working on getting my tankers and my hazmat, and I put in my application to this company, this oil company, and fracking. I guess they frack. So the fracking company, I put in an application there, and we'll see what happens with that. And that was like 3 days ago. I put in the application, so we'll see what happens with that. Also, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it moving. There's other things that I'm trying to do, and I'm not trying to get stalled or held back. You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm headed, and I know what I want, and I know what I need to do to get there. And the numbers at Stevens for I was on the lease, what is it called? Leasing program, alliance program. With Stevens, I feel like, man, you got to come in there. And like my trainer did, he came in there, he already had money, and he had already had his own truck, and he just started making moves. But I don't like that you can't pick your loads with Stevens. That's my biggest issue. That's if I was, because if I was in control, then it would have been no issue where you know what I'm saying, I pick my load, I do this, I do that. I don't need nobody over me. And that's just my thing. Like, just having somebody over me who's like, I don't need you. I don't. I know how to, I can do whatever, I can learn how to do whatever I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I go somewhere where I can pick my loads, but I'm not gonna go nowhere without my own truck. It's just not happening. I'm stubborn in that way. I'm gonna make the money I need to make. And if I buy a truck, I'm not even gonna get it in there. I'm gonna put somebody else in it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to do other things. But if you have any questions, go ahead, hit them in the comments. I don't care if, you know what I'm saying, keep the negativity to yourself. I know people out there on YouTube, they always be in my comments, always talking that mess. I don't really, you don't get a response. You get banned off my channel. You get blocked immediately. Like, ain't nobody gonna see you, recognize you, know who you are, and is what it is. But it's your boy ChrisLeeTV signing out. Deuces. Sorry for the late video. We will be having more videos dropping very soon. About kind of, I guess, I'm at home. You know, I'm cooking vegan food. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I'm working out. Still doing my business stuff. I need to go to the bank and open up a new account because the bank that I'm at now, I'm at two banks. One of the banks is actually this bank right here. This bank right here, they ain't doing nothing for me. Nothing for my business. I can't get no, you know what I'm saying, no type of loans or credit cards or lines of credit with this company. And they can't help me build my business credit. So it's time to end and cut ties. Thanks for holding on to my money, but I'm gonna need that back. But I'm done rambling and ranting. Like I said, any questions, hit me up in the comments. Y'all be safe. It's Chris Lee again. Deuces.